Well, hello guys, it's legoshowtv here, and I'm doing a spoiler review of Captain Marvel here. So, yeah, let's just get one thing out of the way. I don't care about the political nonsense. Okay? I want to get that out of the way. I do not care about the political nonsense. Okay? I don't care what she says. She probably didn't say that stuff. Don't go around thinking that she did because she probably didn't. Okay? It's a bunch of baloney. She wasn't supposed to smile in this movie. She's so serious. She is serious in this movie, okay? All of them are serious. I mean, seriously! Come on! I'm sorry. That's a bunch of nonsense. If you sit there and think that she said all that stuff when she's white too, okay? Yeah, ran over. Um, so don't be coming up in here on my review and saying a bunch of nonsense. Okay, so this is a spoiler review, so I'll be talking about my feelings, and I have nothing but really good things to say about this movie, okay? I don't buy any of that nonsense about bad reviews. I don't buy any of the political stuff. That's a bunch of nonsense. This movie is great. It is a Marvel movie. It is going to make a bunch of money. Good job, Kevin Feige, once again. So, once again, spoilers, very much spoilers. So, yeah. This movie does a lot of good setups. Okay? First off, the Stan Lee cameo was absolutely amazing. There's actually two moments that he's in there. One at the start with the logo, and on the train, which was pretty nice. And I gotta say, even the scenes from the trailers that when I saw them, they were pretty hilarious, even when they're in the movie in its entirety. The scene with the grandma was pretty funny. I thought that Brie Larson was amazing as Captain Marvel, especially when she got more established in the movie. She's really good at the end. And the setup for Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good, even though I haven't seen that first movie all the way through. I know that the characters are in there. It's pretty cool. Ronan was there, so that's pretty nice. And her superpowers. The one thing I would have to be concerned about is her versus Thanos. Now I know that she's supposed to be the key to whatever it is that they're going to do to stop him. And this is once again, this is almost may also contain spoilers for endgame, so stand back. So pause the video now. This is your warning. So I'm going to be telling you what I've heard. So this guy, he went into a shareholders meeting at Disney. He's also reported some things on Star Wars Episode 9 and possibly Avatar, the Blue Avatar people. I've never seen that movie either. But so we're not here about talk about either of those. We're here to talk about Avengers and Captain Marvel here because they're hooked up. I can't say one thing without really kind of spoiling the other thing, even though I haven't seen Endgame yet. There are links to Endgame and there are links to other Marvel movies in this as well. So yeah, I feel that Captain Marvel could fight Thanos, but I don't want him. I don't want her defeating him. I want that to belong to either Captain America, Hulk. Either here's the ones I want to defeat Thanos. Either one, Hulk. Two, Iron Man. Three, Steve Rogers, Captain America. Thor. Four, Thor. Those are the only ones that I would like to be Captain America or to be Thanos. There's just I mean I'm convinced that she can, but that she's cool and stuff. But I'm not really, you know, wanting her to like come in and, you know, just sit there and fight Thanos in one shot. There's no way. And so that's the only thing I'm truly concerned about. But I want to see what happens in Endgame, and then I'll think about that more. But that kind of brings me into the next thing, or a little bit on the next thing is Nick Fury and Coulson. Now I have not seen Agents of Shield, but I know who Coulson is. He's like a main guy, one of the main guys in the Avengers movies that he dies. Like I said, spoilers for all the other ones too. Even the first Iron Man kind of is. There's kind of spoilers. It kind of sets up things like that. So yeah, like I said, Ronan the Accuser is in this, and so I really liked how they de-aged Coulson and Nick Fury. Um, they both stand out. Like you can tell, they're kind of their faces have been worked on, and so yeah, you can tell it with Coulson at one point, and I thought that was pretty okay. That part was pretty good. Skrulls, I would have liked to have seen more of them. I know they were the good guys in this movie, but you can't really, you can't really buy that much. They're Skrulls, for goodness sake. They can shape shift. For all they know, the Avengers could be just like in the cartoons. They could be. So, yeah, and post credit scenes, you really need to stay for the first one. The second one is alright, but the first one is the one that is probably the most connected and probably has to do with the stuff that I described about, or that the guy describes. He mostly describes that Nebula tells them, like, once again, spoilers for Endgame here. What I'm describing is potential spoilers. Um, so he describes that there's a scene like the end. They're all gathered with the thing at the end, that the pager, and it stops, and they figure that out. Then at the end, Black Widow is talking, and then she turns around to see Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, saying, "Where is Fury?" So yeah, that's about it. That's all it is. And the scene that he describes seems to be after that. That Rocket asked them how many have been to space. Some of them answered, and Nebula says most likely that Thanos has gone to the garden, a planet with a garden on it, and so yeah, they all head to space, and that's about it for what he describes. And I kind of see that being after that. So overall, I would want to see more of the Skrulls, and so they do pay. It does pay off a lot of good things, and I would probably give this movie. I would give it a 10. Yeah, I would give it a 10. So the the thing with Captain Marvel's powers, it doesn't really concern me, or it doesn't really bother the movie. It's more of an in-game thing. So yeah, what we want to know is who is going to defeat Thor, or I mean Thanos. Is it going to be 1, the Hulk, 2, Iron Man, 3, Thor, or Captain America? I would like it to either be Captain America or Iron Man if it's going to be their last movies. So yeah, I'm going to give this movie a 10. It is pretty good. Ignore all the political nonsense, and you should be fine. So, yeah, once again, I hope I didn't ruin too much for you guys who didn't want to know. I did warn you, spoilers. It's going to have it in the title before this video starts. So, yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.